Oh, Hoggy, a 0-0 draw, but first of all, how was it having your mate next to you back again?
Yeah, listen, I've spoken about it regularly over the last couple of weeks and discussions over the last couple of days what it was going to look like today, and he had various options to choose in terms of wanting to be at the game. I think it was important for him and his family, obviously with Fran and Isaac, his son, being here as well. It's the hardest option was for him to do what he did today, and listen, to have him back it's a really nice thing in terms of for the boys and for the staff. And listen, he's the manager of the football club. He's the leader, if you like. So he's the one that is the face for us all, and one that, well, I've told you before why I do my job really in terms of travelling and stuff to help support him. So for him to come today and stand in the technical area like he did, just epitomises what he's like as a character really. And yeah, really pleased to see him and for him to be back in the football world. But also looking at the end there to see Fran and Isaac in the stand, it was emotional moment again, and listen, the support at the end was terrific.
We will talk about the football, but obviously amazing moments at the end and the display that the fans put on at the beginning as well.
Yeah, honestly, massive credit, massive thanks, heartfelt thanks for them people who have arranged it. Love to thank them at some point in the future, whatever we can do in terms of that, for their support. Well, I don't know, Liam did it at the start and Fran and Isaac in the stand, but I think it just shows again what this football club's been in the last 2 weeks for everybody really. Is a real source of strength, and today's performance again, you look at it, wasn't pretty. We need to do better with the football, but playing against a really good side and a top side of this level who can hurt most teams, what we showed is a real togetherness and a spirit and kind of fighting, scrapping and doing everything we could to try and get something out of the game. And it wasn't always perfect, but it just shows you that support and that togetherness that's been harnessed. And yeah, it was a pleasing day.
But the unbeaten run goes on. That's now 7 games without defeat and yet to taste defeat at Ashton Gate. Were you pleased, particularly with the defensive performance?
Yeah, I mean, I've said numerous times we have to win more football games. We want to win more football games, but what I can't commend the boys enough for is some of the defending, some of the blocks, the connectedness. It's another clean sheet, which we've had 2 this week, which is big progress from where we were at the start of the season. That's been a big focus for us. So the hard to beat element ticked the box today. The other side of the football we have to try and keep working on. But I think you've seen on Tuesday night, it's in the group. So it's about us knitting it all together. You can see all sides of the team, I think, over the last week, where we've had the grittiness, we've had the defending away at Middlesbrough, we've had some of the attacking play on Tuesday at Stoke, which we've spoke about, and today again a real togetherness. And boys are tired, they're fatigued. It's the emotional toil today as well from the last 2 weeks, but you managed to grind out a result against a top team.
And you had to make a defensive change earlier than you planned with Ross McCormack going off. Is there any update on him?
No, well, obviously I've seen him. It is a hamstring, but it's not the one he did previously, so I don't know the extent, so we'll have to wait to see. But disappointing for Ross because, again, he's been one of the members of the team over the last couple of weeks who's doing exceptionally well. And
we did have minutes for Fallah and for Elijah. What did you think of those 2 performances?
Elijah, it was brilliant to see him. He made me smile because I had a little joke him at the end around he just come on and run and get us up the pitch, and I thought he did really well. Beautiful to see him. When he's been around us, he's trained really well, and he's shown his attributes today around coming on and more so mentally to stay pretty level coming on against Nonto, who's a top player, and he's probably watched on TV loads of times. And so he helped us really try and kind of stay stable in the game, but try to get up the pitch. Obviously not as much as what we like, but yeah, delighted for him and the rest of the boys coming on. It was a game where they had to just come on, give us everything they had in terms of their energy and the effort. And I thought they did that.